Good evening. Welcome to the Professor Dor Show here in Nairobi, the capital city of Kenya. Here it's nearly 5 p.m., going to 6 p.m. I don't know what's the time in your countries. So, hope your day was okay. Mine was okay, just doing my work as a teacher. So, today, from the title of the video is I Hate Teaching. So, here you see in Kenya, we have various levels of education. We have early childhood education, ECD, followed by primary school or elementary education, then secondary schools or high school, then university or tertiary. So the reason I'm saying I hate teaching is that here in Kenya, the average teacher, ECD, early childhood education, is paid $100 per month. That's 10,000 Kenya shillings. That is the amount that a family in America spends on shopping only. You have not per week. You have not even counted bills. You have not even counted other expenses in their lives. So from this $100, which is gross income for the ECD teacher, they have to deduct money, pay their rent, pay their bills. So this teacher is left with nothing. So how do you expect the future generation to be? Where the people who are the first point of contact of the children is people who are frustrated by low pay. They're not even motivated. That is ECD. Then we move on to high school. Now, high school, maybe they're paid much better, $200 or $300 per month. That's 30,000. But now the problem in high school is that these teachers are on loans. They've taken so many loans to pay school fees for their children, maybe to buy investment, and also to support relatives. See, in Africa, everything is communal. You get a job, you have to support your old aunt, your old uncle in the village there. Everyone here in Africa lives as a village. Yes, you are urbanized, but someone has, when they retire, they always have a village to go to. So they have land up country with the relatives. Like developed countries, whereby someone is born in the city, grows up in the city, dies and buried in the city. Here in Africa, no, majority have villages. Once you retire, even if you have been living in the city for long, you go back ancestral land. Maybe there's a piece of land you bought, build, where you'll be buried or where you'll retire in your old age. When someone is old and has grown old in the city, they ensure they have something up country, a small piece of land they can call their own. When they retire, where they'll be buried, which is very important according to African culture. So these loans really mess up those teachers in high school. University, you can say the average is $2,000 per month. That's for a professor who has the highest qualification. The lowest who are, let's say, tutorial fellows or these lecturers, maybe they get something like $1,000 or even $500 if it's part-time lecturers who are majority. Majority here in universities in Kenya like employing part-time lecturers or adjuncts because they're easier to pay. You pay them small money, they do more work. So that's the problem now with higher learnings. Yes, the top professors are paid well, but the majority who are part-time lecturers are paid nothing. And then you also have the lecturers in between who also earn $1,000 per month. It may seem much, but because of the responsibilities they have, it's peanuts. Because in other countries, like in America, maybe the lecturer is being paid $10,000 per month, although the cost of living in America may be high. But let's look at other African countries like South Africa. Maybe a lecturer is earning $5,000 per month compared to Kenya, who has the same qualification earning much less, $2,000, $3,000 gross. So that's why I hate teaching, because you find that the work does not correspond to the pay. And this is a bigger problem. Yes, in Africa you have skyscrapers, we have roads that fly in the air, expressway, but the average employee is earning nothing. Majority of Kenyans survive on $1 per day. So if teachers and other civil servants are being paid peanuts, the country cannot develop. For you to develop an economy, people have to have, I don't know what in economics they call it income that they can spend. This is a word they use, disposable income. So if the disposable income in a country is zero or negative, the country cannot grow. That teacher cannot have extra money to go and buy some toys for his children or to see a cinema, or to go to cinema, or spend money on street food, or to go for a trip, holiday, you see, which is different from developed countries. Teachers there have vacations, they go visit different unique places, they spend money on clothes. But here in Africa, someone can have one clothes for 3 years. How do you expect other sectors of the economy to develop? And you cannot invest in good salaries for teachers. That's why you start before you move to other sectors. That's why I'm saying I hate teaching, because we need to improve the salaries of teachers, their livelihood, even their housing, so that these students get motivated. If you are a university student and you go to a class, the lecturer is driving, living well, dressing well, even you are a student, you get aspired, okay, university education is good, it will get me something good like my teacher. But if your teacher is also working like you, using public means, which is not bad, but there should be some distance between the teacher and the lecturer, so that the student aspires for higher, to be like the lecturer who's driving, who's living well. Even the teachers, students see the teachers as role models. They're dressing well, they're eating well, but they should not be hand to mouth. That discourages the teachers, even learners, from aspiring for bigger things. That's why I'm saying hate teaching, because there needs to be improvement, so that teachers get paid well and also motivate the next generation. So with those few words, I want to thank you for listening to me and say Gwaria Kwanana. Thank you. Thank you a lot.